Good morning, guys. I hope everybody is well. Well, this country and this economy with this president is just taking us down the tubes. I talked to my friend yesterday, and it was just everybody that I talked to, they just struggling. Everybody's so sad. Today is a day where we need to stay together, pull together, and get in prayer and try to uplift each other. Now, I'm usually pretty quiet. I've mellowed out in my seasoned age. And God has blessed me. I kind of got tough skin when I was younger. I bust out and cried about everything because I really kind of wore my feelings on my sleeve. But dealing with people and raising children and raising kids in the community and teaching and all of the different experiences that I've had through my walk of life, professionally and personally, my skin has gotten very thick. But one thing that I'm not gonna tolerate, I'm not gonna tolerate being put down by people anymore. Nobody's gonna talk down to me. Nobody's gonna bully me because I've had that going on all my life. For some reason, folk like to make me the center of their attack, their focus. And I'm definitely not gonna tolerate it from my children. Now, I love my kids. Anybody know me? I know I love my kids more than I love my life. And I don't like arrogance. I never raised any of my children, from the oldest to the baby, just turn their nose up at others and think that they are better than others. And the same thing goes for my grandchildren, even though my grandchildren are privileged. Some of my grandchildren are privileged, and they are going to risk being arrogant and narcissistic. And I hate that. That's because I don't have my hands on them. Some of my grandchildren going to be okay. They're going to be grounded. And that's a blessing because I love my grandchildren and my children. But I'm finna tell my children, now I'm not fussing with all of them, but I want all of them to hear me. You are no better than me because I created you. Just think about that. Would not have been here if it was not for me. So all that little down talking that you do and them subliminal little messages y'all seeing and you conspiring against me, trying to make me feel bad, it's not gonna work. I am doing the best I can to survive. Anybody that knows me, I'm very independent. I done worked all my day. I'm older. Opportunities are not going to be that great for me. Common sense would tell somebody that had a brain and didn't talk and run their mouth all the time. Now, K and D, I'm finna call you two out. I'm gonna call both of y'all out. I don't know who y'all think y'all are. I'm your mother. I gave you a birthday. You would not be where you are or who you are if it wasn't partly for me. And I'm going to give God some credit. Because D, your dad is gone. And K, you don't respect your father, which is going to be to your detriment. And you don't have respect for me. So the next time you, K, get me out in public and call yourself trying to talk down and bully me like you did at that party, I'm straight up going to give you something you ain't never had. A good old-fashioned ass whooping. And D, you're going to quit talking down to me. If you give me, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for what y'all do for me. And I'm sorry y'all hate that y'all have to help me. Because I didn't have no problem raising each and every one of y'all. You don't find too many mothers or parents that could say they raised their own children pretty much by myself. So you all are going to respect me. You're not going to make me feel bad. That's called senior abuse. Because you better hope you guys survive and live to be seniors. And it will be very interesting to see how your children are going to handle and treat you guys. You don't mistreat seniors. And you don't mistreat children. I remember, and I'm going to do a little reflection. I remember when Joey's grandmother was alive, Mother Hale, and even Miss Billups, but Mother Hale, all that big old family she had, and Mother Hale was like me. She loved her kids. She loved and lived for her children and her grandchildren and her great-grandchildren. And all them selfish folk, they were so wrapped up in doing what they wanted to do. They allowed her to lose a house that they all lived in. My story is similar. Out of all them children that she had and them grandkids, the only one that was concerned about her keeping her house was Big Joe. And a lot of people don't know this, but I'm going to share this right now. None of them had time for her. Me and my Joe, used to go over to Mother Hale's house and clean up her little apartment. I used to wash, shampoo her hair, oil her hair, do all the things that she needed me to do because of all of her important children that didn't have time, or all of her important grandchildren didn't have time. Once they helped destroy and run her out of her house, and she ended up in a little apartment that some of them slept on her couch until they got on her feet. Then they tossed her away. A lot of people don't know that. But you all will not treat me like that. I'm surviving like everybody else in this country, trying to make it. And I'm not going to be made bad. I'm not going to be made to feel bad because of it. You reap what you sow. Don't mistreat. You definitely don't mistreat your parents. And you definitely don't mistreat nobody because they elderly. Now, I'm not going to put you out on blast in public, but I'm telling y'all better chill. Chillax. And as far as Charles, God knows what me and Dee have done for Charles. And Charles, whatever he got going on, it's okay. He holding a grudge because I wouldn't cater to him and that white woman. And because when he got in trouble, I didn't go running, breaking my neck, getting my mess involved with all of that mess that he had going on. Because I had to go to work when I had warned him not to go the path that he took. But he didn't tell nobody when he was staying here at my apartment. Because of him, my neighbor's father put a gun to my head, flashed the gun in my face. But see, Charles got to live with what he do too. You don't have no good luck mistreating the hand that fed you. You don't bite the hand that fed you. And I was an exceptionally good mom. I might not have been perfect. And yes, I did have my downfall in my younger days. Everybody does. And sometimes I may not have made the best choices in men. That was my major downfall. But in spite of all of that, I still took excellent care of my kids. I raised my children without their fathers. Or Charles, did you forget my husband was taken away from me at a young age? So, y'all better chillax. I'm not going to keep on taking all these punches and these side talks and trying to say innuendos and trying to hurt my feelings, maybe, and you keep talking that trash. Well, what you gonna do? You know I'm an independent person. I'm always trying to do my best. So, because I hate anybody to be a burden. I don't want to be a burden on nobody. That's one of my biggest fears. What will my future look like? I've worked since I've been in the world. I taught you to work at a very young age. So don't play me and sit up and talk and act like I'm not doing well. You need to do something. And every time you speak ill against me, it's gonna something's gonna happen to you. I've had some of my kids exploit all of my money. They know who they are. And I spent a lot of my wealth on my children. I called it an investment. And my grandchildren. Because that's what I am, a giver. So you are gonna quit. Y'all not gonna do that. I'm getting beat up by people in the world and then getting beat up and mistreated by my kids. That's foul. Keep your mouths shut. Talk about yourself. Y'all living a high life, traveling. Kay, she big and wide. I struggle with my weight, but you can tell she living good cause she big and not healthy. Her and her wife, they live an exotic life. So D, you live a life, you living your life. So don't mistreat me because I used to be able to do all those things, but that's okay. I've made an adjustment. I'm older now. Quit talking about one another and the way that y'all treat y'all baby brother. Y'all know who I'm talking to. That is a shame. I don't care what else you call yourself doing in life. If you don't love and treat your immediate family right and try to resolve the issues that the immediate family has, then all that other stuff that you call yourself doing, it don't mean nothing. Charity begins at home. How can you say you love Jesus and you don't even know how to treat your own right? Your blood. So I'm done. I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but I want to check y'all. I'm finna check you real quick. Stop bullying with your mouths. Peace.